Dear YouTube, I'm gonna make a Canadian Caesar. So just wanted to give you some step-by-step instructions on ingredients, what you need to do to prepare, and then how hot and spicy and delicious you want to make it. So come over here. We'll get into the ingredients. So you're gonna need Clamato juice, which is like clam juice. So I've got a couple of different types here. I like to mix and match. We got Mott's Clamato, extra spicy, and then Walter Craft. So this is good stuff. I like this too. This is cheaper. But what I'm gonna do is basically use both because I'm crazy that way. Then we've got the horseradish. It is, get that? Yes. And then I'm getting into the Tabasco. I'm running low on that. And the Caesar rim salt. And then the Absolute vodka. I've also got a lime that I've cut in half. And that's gonna be step one. Celery as well is for the end. So, first step. Pour a little of that Caesar rim salt on the cutting board here. Just enough to salt it, the whole rim. This is the glass of glory. Next thing we do, just cut off a little chunk of lime. Just a little cut in the middle because we're gonna put that on the rim. And that's how we're gonna make the Caesar rim salt stick to the rim. So no water. Really coat it too. If you want a thick rim, just go around there a couple of times, just like that. And one thing I like to do is actually just squeeze in the juice after I'm done. But I won't do too much just yet because we still need to salt the rim, which I'm doing right now. So all you do is a little circular pattern. I try to get as much on the rim as I can because I'm very greedy about rim salt.
So it's basically salt and pepper, right? So if somebody doesn't have this one, so you can use salt and pepper mix.
Yep, you can use salt and pepper mixed together as a substitute if you don't have the shrimp salt. So the next step, I like to just empty out this lime as much as I can. Get all that juice out. And I just drop it in. The next step is how hot do you want this Caesar? So I'm gonna dip into the horseradish. I like to have maybe just a chunk of this stuff, maybe the size of the tip of your pinky. So what I'll do, I'll go in and get how much, drop it in. Then we'll go Tabasco. Again, this all depends on your heat tolerance and how much you want. It's a little clogged, so I'll just unclog a bit. So I'm going to drop a few drops in here. Oops. There we go. That'll be spicy. Just the way I like it. Alright. Next thing, the alcohol. I don't know if I actually have a shot.
On the left, in a little jar. Yes.
Alright. Again, you want it strong or not, but I'm just going to go with one shot.
Now we're talking.
If it was the weekend, I'd do two. There we go. There we go. All right. Now we go with the mix. Either one will work, but like I was saying earlier, I'm gonna go with a little bit of a half and half mix. So pour up about halfway. I'm gonna make sure to leave room for ice cubes later. Give this stuff a shake. It's a little bit thicker, the Walter stuff, but let's pop that in there. Yeah, there we go. All right. And then we get the ice cubes. Put a few in here. There we go, that's starting to look right. And then the last step for this Caesar is the celery sticks. If you have one big celery stick, kind of nice to have as a nice little stir tool. But I'm short on celery today, so I'll use the knife. And as you stir it up, you can actually see all the goodies, the horseradish breaking up nicely in there. What you want to see is that horseradish breaking up to the point where it's actually at the top floating, because you want the first sip of this Caesar to be just as delicious as the last sip of the Caesar. So I'll stir that around for a good 15-20 seconds. All right, golden. That's it. Oh yeah, that's just right. Anyway, that's all you gotta do. Thank you. Enjoy.